Thanks to Greg at EgoSoft for providing me with the keys to the X4 Tides of Avarice, Cradle of Humanity, and Split Vendetta expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Sokka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. Sokka's log 8250218. Getting the Tiger's Claw group back to Argon Prime, we upgraded and repaired the Luxtas and the Kids that we captured in the last battle. Noticing our shortage of advanced electronics, we added an advanced electronics production module to Sokka Shipyard. We pondered the idea of an auxiliary ship to use as a marine dropship. As production of advanced electronics increased, we set our sights on a few unfinished tasks that we shall complete today. Alright, Miss Nakano, prepare for arrival of a brand new destroyer. I think you're gonna like it. And that's right, everyone. In the meantime, since I last left you, we've been doing a little bit of work off camera, and looking down the line of our destroyers, all the way down there, I don't think we can see it just yet, but allow me to introduce you to the newest fleet addition. And say hello to the Ithaca, a brand new Odysseus E destroyer. Figure we haven't had one of these just yet. Pretty impressive turrets as far as that is concerned, and I'm interested to see what those main batteries up front can do. They look intimidating indeed, but this was about 9 to 10 million credits. I don't remember the exact number, but hopefully the Ithaca will prove useful in coming engagements. And we have an all-Paranid crew. As you can see, we purchased it from the Holy Order. And allow me to introduce you, Captain Omenka... Okay, this is embarrassing. Captain Omenkatix. Be careful not to get your tongue twisted. Can I call you Olmec? I might just call you Olmec, but Captain Omenkatix. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining the fleet. And be sure to take care of this new piece of equipment for me, will ya? But aside from making money today, we do have one main thing that we want to accomplish, and Mr. Slammer will help us get that done. In the Windfall for Aurora's Dream sector, I do have a kid out there. And not because I messed around or anything, but no, a legitimate kid-class ship following an Astrid. That's right, so one of the North Rivers are hanging out by the Vigor Aurora Casino. Now, if we go in and look at our faction standing with the Vigor Syndicate, we are at +8, so I did some massaging there, just in case the Vigor Syndicate wants to try to counter our attack of this Astrid and the North River. So hopefully, Bozo Ta's invention of making the pilot more apt to eject will come into play, because after having a bounty put on my head by the entire Vigor Syndicate, I think it is time that we properly try to take one of these Astrids for ourselves. So our kid, little Timmy, is doing a good job keeping him in the sights, and we will take Gumption's Gambit over there and say hello, why don't we? And Mr. Slammer will go ahead and get us over there, and we can see the brand new advanced electronics module on the bottom of our shipyard working well. Overall, the flow is doing pretty decent. If we were to look at our logical overview, we can see that we're still behind on advanced electronics, but those two electronics are pumping out 560 per hour, and we have had a steady stream of purchases from our small and medium ship fabrication bay. Once we get the big, or the large, fabrication bay, of course, more advanced electronics would be required, so maybe even a third advanced electronics production place, because right now we've only got 33 in storage, so any additional advanced electronics we can do, all the better. But we're sitting at 211 million credits even after the purchase of the Ithaca, and I think we needed 250 or so to at least unlock the blueprint for the large fabrication bay. That's not buying an additional plot size or the construction materials needed to do such things as those, or a blueprint for another large ship, and yeah, it's just going to get more expensive from there. But we are well on our way, and I'm hoping that we can repair up this Astrid, possibly sell it depending on how much it's worth. I mean, it is unique, and we destroyed the other one. So we would have the only one left in the entire universe. So something to think about. But Sakai, I hear you exclaim, what about the North Rivers? They're the only ones producing Protectrion for the Avarice systems. So if this does indeed upset the balance of power, and there is no Protectrion production, we might have to man up a little bit and provide the Avarice system with the Protectrion. However, I don't think I'm going to build it in Avarice. I'll probably buy it here in Windfall, right next to Avarice, so that traders don't have far to go. I don't want to make their lives miserable. But this may single-handedly end up destroying every station in the Avarice system multiple times over. But revenge is a dish that is best served cold, and it is very cold in space. Well, there's a casino, and I imagine the Astrid is going to be rolling around here pretty closely. So for now, what we will do is we will reassign our kid, little Timmy, over back to the Tiger's Claw group for interception. That way, he will head away, and it will just be us and the Astrid one-on-one.
Hello there.
I'll take it from here, Mr. Slammer. Thank you. All right.
Astrid.
There is the Astrid there. I think we could take him by surprise. He won't be suspecting a thing. I just hope that the Vigor Syndicate are not going to interfere. Turrets are set to attack all enemies. Let's do attack my current enemy. Just in case some Vigor police decide to come, I don't want my turrets automatically shooting them. I want to focus all my fire on the Astrid, and only the Astrid. And then once the pilot bails, hopefully the pilot bails, then we can just sort of leave it be. All right, scan mode on. I want to be sure that Mr. North River is indeed all alone, and see if he's not, how many will have to abandon ship for us to get this thing.
You will not take this from us. We built this empire fair and square. We deserve this.
Yes, indeed, just one crew. All right, Mr. North River.
What the?
That's right. Hopefully our turrets kick on soon here. All right, we got through his shields. Our shields are still holding well. And I learned from last time to sort of let the turrets finish him off. So once we get through his shields, I'm not going to fire the main cannons. We'll just sort of make him eject, or at least consider ejecting. One little salvo here and there, just blow. We got him. Outstanding. So where is Mr. North River, by the by?
Escape pod.
No, you don't. All right. Sweet. So we have some repairs to do on the Gumption's Gambit, but the Tiger's Claw can do that for us. Let's hop across then and claim our Astrid.
Hello.
Mr. Slammer, you can return to base, that's fine. All right, there is our beacon. We can hop on, and that kind of looks like the docking port there. But of course, we've got teleportation. We can jump right in the Astrid as soon as it is claimed. Let's nuzzle on in here. Sweet. We have the Astrid. Teleport to. And welcome aboard our new ship. Outstanding. Swimming pools, movie stars. And terrible, terrible decor. But one thing about it, yeah. Let's see if we can repair this thing up at our shipyard. We might need to take it to someplace more specialized, as it were. For now, though, Mr. Slammer, go ahead and remove all orders. And he should go ahead and fly back to the Tiger's Claw. And as for us, we have to find a place of repair. And take a look at this bridge. Nice and open. That's what I like to see. Let's get a captain in here and say hello. So Melissa Mellard on the Lodestar has 2 stars. Go ahead and work somewhere else for me if you please. And then work here as the captain. Awesome, so Melissa should be on her way to the bridge here shortly. The teleporter is way the crap back there. Yes, indeed, there she is.
There.
Hello, Melissa, welcome aboard. You have the job of a lifetime, my dear. All right, so first order of business. Let's get back to friendly space and see if we can repair this thing up. All right, so we have Astrid engines all around Mark IIs, Astrid shields, Astrid weapons, Astrid turrets. Okay. Good software. We'll keep the flares. Why not? No need to get crew, but 271,000. But it is our own shipyard, so go ahead and confirm that order. And Melissa will make her way to our shipyard, or our wharf, and get this thing repaired. Hopefully we're not going to get jumped by anyone. And Mr. Slammer has made it back to the Tiger's Claw. Let's go ahead and resupply repair dock ships and get the Kurakami up and running.
Entering system.
And Gumption's
Black
Gambit
hole
is
sun.
repaired nice and easy. Ah yes, now we're rolling in style. Almost like a boat you would see through the water. And there, in that gold plate, is our symbol. Outstanding. All right, Miss Mellard, go ahead and set her down. Everything will get buffed and shined and ready to go. Hopefully that gold plating on the nose will be taken care of. And it'll be nice to get more than what? 10% health? What are we sitting at for the Astrid? So overall, 20% hull. 50,000 on the shield. So this thing is definitely a more shield-oriented ship with 6 Astrid medium turrets, 4 flares, okay, 2 primary weapons. Yeah, okay, everything looks awesome, and I don't think we need to really boost it all that much. Now the question is, where do I want to sort of store this thing? Taking the Astrid on the Tiger's Claw into combat would not be good. I think what we could get away with is putting it, say, on the ration factory or something of that nature, on a station with not a whole lot of traffic, and then if we ever need it, it can indeed serve us. So go ahead and dock and wait. And we are all repaired up. So Miss Mellard, go ahead and head that way. And we have one other task that I would like to try to do today, and this one's going to be a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, there's the Ithaca out there by the other destroyers. Tiger's Claw chilling right there. There is a Argon Minotaur that was down here causing trouble, a pillager raider, I believe, but the Argon fleet is on it. We should be able to make it safely to the ration factory. Yeah, so looking at it from the landing platform, it looks a lot bigger than I had anticipated.
Hello.
Oh, Scale Pillager Minotaur Raider. Well, let's see, where in the world is that? Oh man, a bunch of defense drones just launched from the shipyard. But I do not see them. Where are they going, and can the Ithaca lower the boom on them? That would be awesome. Nope, all the defense drones are indeed going home, and we repaired that little Mercury Vanguard that got hit by that pillager, which I do not see, but apparently my shipyard did. But on to the task at hand and the next thing we are going to do. You may remember that we have an armored lockbox to pick up, and that is going to be in Yaki space. So we will take Gumption's Gambit over the river and through the woods all the way to Savage Spur. Is it Savage Spur? I believe it's Savage Spur. And we'll try to pick up our goodies and hope we're not jumped. If it gets too hot, then we are indeed going to peace out. But it's going to be one thing to get it clear off of our missions. So 9 armored lockboxes in Savage Spur. It's going to be right in this region right here. Hopefully far enough away from the wharf and the shipyard. We are not in the best case to go fight that. If they are far enough away from everybody, then we can swoop in, pick them up, and then get out of Savage Spur quick, fast, and in a hurry, and then back to Getsufune. So that is the hope and goal. And of course, Hatikva's Choice Gate going into Tharkus Cascade, hot and heavy, but we're not going to concern ourselves with that. We'll swing by and say hello to Fort Brock on our way through.
Tharkus Cascade.
And Fort Brock's still holding strong, and is that the remains of a K? All right, Mr. Slammer, be on the lookout for any Xenon. This is not friendly territory by any stretch of the imagination. All right, so a K just to our left, and a lot of power distribution units coming this way. So I believe they're going to try to build even more stations, which is understandable. And we have some in pursuit. Yeah, this might not be such a good idea. All right, Mr. Slammer, we are here. I will take command. And we will make sure that our turrets are indeed attacking all enemies.
Empty space.
And let's find these lockboxes. There they are, a whole metric crap ton of them. Let's get in and get out. Holy crap, look at them all. All right, so for the most part, they look like they're just one lock chumps, but they're spinning really fast. All right, there's 1. And 2. Nice. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Nice. And 7. 2 more to go. Let's do it. And 8. 1 more. Looks like
Lockbox.
that one there. Nice. All 9. Got it. Mr. Slammer, if you please. Oh, wow. There's a power plant under attack. Just for shiggles, if you could, I would like you to sort of fly this way. And we'll see what is on the radar. If this is a, oh, it's the Spear of Odin! The Terrans are still here and still lowering the boom. That is what I like to see. Okay. Anyway, remove this order, and Mr. Slammer, if you please get us out of here. But, yeah, the Spear of Odin still doing the work. Part of me wants to bring the fleet through, but, I mean, that's going to take a while. Best of luck there, Spear of Odin. So let's see what kind of new things that we got from that lockbox, shall we? All right, so exceptional fuel engine fuel injector, exceptional shield nanocoil, exceptional nanoweave, exceptional chambers, high energy catalysts, nevidium, crystallite and oxide, sedative, spacefly eggs, tuning software, a Woody Valley paint skin. We might be able to put that on Gumption's Gambit and see what's up. Ooh, 4-star crew for manager and pilot. Oh man, that's what I like to see. Mr. Slammer?
Can I help?
Yes, indeed. All right, sweet. So Mr. Slammer has benefited from this little journey. Thanks for coming with me. Now we just need to find a good manager to give that to. So first and foremost, let's see. if the shipyard, so Cindy Guerra.
Can I help?
Yeah, we can't give her a seminar, unfortunately, so that is good. Next, I feel the hull parts are the next
Entering
important thing, and
system.
Terrell Keppel.
Getsofune.
Let's go ahead and come. Hey, Terrell, you are now a better manager, sir. Outstanding. So a 4-star manager for the hull part factory. Outstanding. That is going to help us get up and running pretty quick. And of course, let's top off the money that we have and see how much we've pulled in here. Another 1 million. Outstanding. Up to 218. Now, one thing that I'm interested in is the Avarice system. Are they getting Protectreon? That is my next big question. But we're in Getsofune in friendly space. That is good to see. Making our way back to Argon Prime, and then we can do some investigatory journalism. And now that's done, it leaves 3 mainline missions here for us to do. Get 400 million credits for the Curbs, the Palace Foundation, which requires a 500 million credit part blueprint to buy, and then Data Vaults, 4 of 29. So yeah, it almost looks like we are really on our own for the time being, and we can start focusing on what we would like to do as a company.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Home sweet home. Now I have an idea of what to do, or at least look at, with some of those modifications and that paint scheme. I figure if we need to welcome Captain Old Man, to welcome him to our fleet, the least we could do is take the Ithaca over to the shipyard, the Argon shipyard, take a look at what extra stuff we can put on the Ithaca and try and see what that paint scheme even looks like. So once Mr. Slammer arrives at the Tiger's Claw safe and sound, that's where we'll head. Welcome back to the Tiger's Claw, Mr. Slammer. Go ahead and take some time off. I'll be off doing some of my own things in the meantime, but keep your phone on, okay? If a scale plate ship decides to pop its head around here, we're going to need you and the Gumption's Gambit to take care of its defenses. So stand by. I will call you when I need you. All right, Captain Ullman Kid Tick Ticks. I'll get your name right, I promise. All right, Captain Olmankatix, go ahead and head to the Argon shipyard, if you please. We're going to kit out the Ithaca here with some good stuff, I hope. And this is the first time we're able to see the Ithaca underway. I'd like to see what these turrets can definitely do. We might hang out by the Hatikva's Choice Tharkus Cascade Gate and provide some aid to the Hatikva. Maybe look for a K. See if we can take on a K by ourselves. There's also space for some fighters on this particular craft as well. I don't think this is a carrier by any means, but it might be nice to have some extra fighter support. But let's see what we can do to this thing. All right, in we go. Awesome. Hold here and just feast your eyes on what may appear on your ship here in a few minutes. All right, let's get started. Oh, he's in a hurry. Hello, crewman. Pock, I need to use this workbench if you don't mind. I don't know which ship you are modifying, but I've got one waiting, and you don't want to keep a Paranid waiting. All right, so if we were to put on a chassis, we can put on nanotube to lower the ship's mass, mirage for cargo concealment. No. Radar visibility, hazardous region damage reduction. So I don't know how many actual hazardous regions there are. If this was patrolling like Tharkus Cascade, that would be huge. But I think for the maneuverability of the ship, we can do a nanotube to get from 9% to 23. Keep your fingers crossed. Woo, 22.1. And less drag, so we are now streamlined. That increases our overall speed in every sense of the word. Outstanding. All right, so weapons. So we got 2, 1 for each main battery, I suppose. So the Expediter, weapon projectile speed, the Annihilator, weapon damage, I like that. And 3 more properties, though. So 6 to 34, or we have 10 to 30. And the invader is weapon surface element damage. All right, so do we do an annihilator and an obliterator? Heh. So that is... We could play it safe and get a guaranteed at least 10. Or if we roll the dice, we might roll under 6. But then again, it's a 4% chance addition to get higher than the obliterator. Let's go on Annihilator. Keep your fingers crossed. Here we go. All right, so 9%. So yeah, we actually rolled under that guaranteed 10%. The reload time is increased though. Weapon sticky projectile time and better cooling. That's what I like to see. All right, so let's do another Annihilator. Booyah. Ooh, 31% weapon damage. All right, so our right gun is going to be doing the majority of the work. And, ooh, nearly double the reload speed. That is what I like to see. So shields are where we are lacking just a bit. We're 40k megajoules under hull. So anything we can do to boost our shields with an exceptional quality is also good. So shield capacity, shield recharge rate, or shield capacity 30 to 70, 10 to 30. Well, I pretty much narrows it down. Come on, keep your fingers crossed. Nice, 30.99. So, I mean, that's just bare minimum, really. Even if we roll again, we're statistically more, yeah. Let's roll again. Use our last high-quality mod. 51.72. That is what I'm talking about. Now we're almost even Steven on megajoules as far as our shields are concerned. And since we got a travel engine, I think 10 to 30% more travel thrust with 7 more properties. Holy crap, this thing can rain down. Keep your fingers crossed. Booyah. All right, so we got more thrust, more forward thrust, more strafing. The only thing we lost is a 26% travel mode release time. Not charge time. We actually lowered our charge time so we can get up to speed faster. But I think this is the amount of time that toggles between travel mode. But either way, yeah, looking very, very awesome indeed. And last but not least, we have an enhanced quality Woody Valley. Yeah, I like some of these lower tier basic quality skins a whole lot better. That matte finish though, I like this thing to shine. I want it to stand out. And we do have 3 opportunities, and I think the red with the stars, yeah, I think that will really make it pop and make it stand out. I like that. So we'll go ahead and install an opportunity. All right. So some good work being done on the Ithaca for sure. And there goes the Ithaca rolling out with its brand new paint scheme and all those additions. I think that we made that ship quite good. And yes, indeed, looking out of the cockpit, old Captain Old Mankatix has a nice shiny new paint scheme. And take a look at that reflection. It's almost blinding. Yeah, I don't remember which ship. It may have been the Nightshade that has this exact same paint scheme. I'm liking the accents, I'm liking the reflectivity, and the stars, I don't mind them so much. We could say that we make the enemy see stars, and we do. They see the stars on our ship before they're blown to smithereens. So we did spend some money putting on those upgrades. We're at 216, now we're at 218. But this is the part where I believe we're gonna have to wait just a tick, because we want another scale plate ship, whether to scalp or to have it join us, just depending on its stats and what it is. We're basically at the mercy of when a scale plate ship shows up, which may be just a lot of downtime, so I may do that off screen a bit. Oh man, flashback to the victory. In fact, I think that red paint scheme was what I had on the victory, so that is very similar to what I had. Oh, memories. But In the meantime, what I'll do is I will wait for a scale plate ship to show itself, and then you will be tuned in whenever we board it and take it. And Mr. Slammer's sister, cousin, wife even, who knows, will be leading the Marines on board, and then we can do some scalping and just saving up for the new addition to Sokka's shipyard right over there, the large fabrication bay. Once that's in place, we could repair all of these destroyers and whatnot, which will be extremely handy in the future, especially if we go pressing families in. But that will do it for me and this week. I'm not sure if I'll see you for the next one. It just depends on what the scale plate do. And if the scale plate aren't showing up, then I'll think of something that we can try to put this, the Ithaca to work on. But I will see you then when we cross that bridge, when we get there. See ya.